Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Trending. I'm your host as always. My name is Nancy Isime, and as you already know, Trending is brought to you by our darling sponsors, Airtel. On this show, we discuss all trending topics that concerns you and bring you everything and everyone that is trending. I'll take a short break now. When I come back, my guest of the day will be with me and we have a lot to talk about. Stay with me guys, be right back. Welcome back, guys. The topic of the day today is the impact of musical reality shows on participants. Now, we cannot deny the fact that Nigeria has been a major player when it comes to organizing musical reality shows, just so to expose, showcase, or bring out the musical strength in a couple of Nigerians that, know how to whatever. We have had a number of musical reality shows in the past, some of which are no more now due to some reasons best known to the producers and the organizers of the show. And some of them are also very much in the know, and some of which I just started some 2-3 years ago and still new and fresh, Now we have seen cases whereby winners of these competitions in certain years have not been able to hold up the power given to them after winning, many of which we don't even hear of anymore. However, we cannot deny the fact that some of the biggest stars today in the music industry in Nigeria participated in one musical reality show or the other. We have the likes of Yemi Alade, Inyanya, Chidima, Praise, to mention a few. We've even had cases where some who didn't even win the competition in the year they participate have excelled way more than those who did. Now, today on Trending, I have no other but someone who's also been a participant in a reality TV show. I'm talking about Chike Osebuka, popularly known as Chike from The Voice Nigeria. Yeah. On my hot seat. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
It was fun watching you say all that.
I know, right? Where have you been?
Yeah, I've been fine. I've been in Lagos working.
Okay. How's work going?
It's going fine. Learning and working. It's been fun.
Okay, so there's a tradition on this show. We talk about just style first before we go into the interview purpose. So tell us, what are you wearing today and what inspired it?
Well, I have a friend back in school.
Okay.
He works with, am I supposed to mention the brand? Avini.
Okay.
Yeah, so he used to do a lot of suits for me. So when I got into the entertainment, I was like, dude, you had to start handling my stuff. And anytime I want to go on TV, he's like, all right, come get to my Avini love.
Okay. Well, you look great. You look well put together and you look ready for today. So let's talk about you and how you've been. You've been on 2 major musical reality TV shows in Nigeria. Okay. Tell us, what inspired you to participate in both of them? Yeah,
well, for one, back then in school or at home,
okay.
I would be singing in the room and my friends are like, guys, shut up. Come on for you. Why did you disturb us? I'm like, do I sound that horrible? What's the problem? So, but of course, I had other people that said, dude, you sound great. Why not do all this to get the exposure? And I did.
Okay.
For the exposure. Just to show people that there's someone here.
Okay.
Hello.
So it was just basically you trying to prove people wrong, or it was because you thought...
It wasn't me trying to prove people wrong. It was me trying to do something with the talent I had.
Okay.
The talent I have, and trying to get it out there to the world.
Okay, great. But how do you think that being on reality TV shows, because sometimes we watch and we see that they try to mentor you, try to train you, make your voice even bolder and even your personality, but how has it influenced you as a person, your style and your personality and your music in general?
Yeah, well, this thing about trying to influence how you sound and the rest. For me, what it did for me was I had to listen to a lot more music, like broad kind of music. Like if I was doing hip hop before, I had to go to R&B, I had to go to soul music and all that, just to understand where these people are coming from.
Okay.
And all the coaching, it still helps with you being able to express whatever that song is.
Because I realize you have to sing all genres when you are on the show, right?
Yeah.
Or you have to choose. Did they allow you to choose?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. That's left to production, but whatever I did was what was best for me and for the show.
Okay, great. Now, you were the first runner-up in the very first edition of The Voice Nigeria, sponsored by Airtel, of course. Tell us, how was that experience?
Well, going on my social media platforms every time and saying, I beg, make me vote for me. It was a very humbling experience. You have to beg.
Yes.
You were telling people how to vote. Tell them, please take me to them, because it's an experience that when you're there, you don't want to leave. You want to see the end of it. At some point, I was just like, if I can get to the next stage. The other one, like, just the next stage. At some point, I'm like, what if I can just win
the whole thing? But for you, was it about the money or was it about the exposure and the experience that you were about to get?
For me, it was about both. It was about the crown. It was about the exposure and the experience. Why can I take all?
Exactly. So how is it in general before the end of it? And, when you eventually came as first runner-up.
Hey.
What came through your mind?
Go watch the video. You see that at the first like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
At the end.
No way.
But then my next move was to hug the winner. I received, by the way, a beautiful lady. And I told her, well, if it wasn't me, I'm happy it's you. That's what I told her.
So were you guys close?
Anybody at that point deserved. Yeah, in the show, she was, of all the people, I was quite close to her.
You were the closest to her.
I
Okay.
would say the closest.
Okay.
We were close. We talked every day. No nights, just every day.
So tell us, were you genuinely happy, or did you, for like you said, at the instance you first of all took it in, but after a while, did you think that if you had won, there's so many other things that you would have benefited that you're probably not benefiting right now?
No. Look, it's just, I think it's like that everywhere. If there's something you want and someone beats you to it, you can't just be so happy. But then it takes maturity for you to understand that that person deserves it too. And for me, what I told myself was anybody that got to this stage, because we all worked hard, we all rehearsed, deserves to win. And it wasn't coming second. It was where Nigerians wanted me to get to, because they voted to get me.
Exactly.
So that's
Did you know that there was some uproar, like some social media thingy bob going on, where people were like, "Oh, Chike, fine boy." I mean, I go on my Snapchat. People are like, "Oh, Chike," and they take videos of you on Snapchat. And they're like, "Oh, well, not me, but like people were like, you know, I was working, but
just
still, well, I would have, but I was working as well. But still, I had people who were I just kept saying, "Chike, fine boy." I don't know if you were tearing six packs for them or whatnot. How did you feel when you saw that on social media? Did it make you feel some kind of way?
For one, I was encouraged, because to me it meant that people were watching, and whatever I was doing it right, and all I just had to do was keep trying to entertain them.
But did you want people to know you for the fine boyism or for your talent? Which of them?
Well, what I put out there was a talent.
Okay.
What else they saw has to do with their preference for guys.
Okay.
So I'm happy that I fall under that category.
Oh, that exactly, I mean.
But it was the talent me I was putting out to.
Exactly. I mean, as long as you put out something and you were buying it, so.
Buy my music, I'm fine.
Exactly. Well, how has your participation in The Voice Nigeria, has it been so far? How has it helped your musical career? Yeah,
for one, you know, the struggle for artists sometimes is having to introduce yourself everywhere you go. You might walk up to a producer and be like, "See me, I need this, I need to work with you." But with this, I think was a show that got a lot of people in the entertainment industry to watch.
Yes.
So they know you. So when you walk up to them, they know your capabilities, the things you can do, the things you can do. So they're willing to even listen to you.
Exactly.
So for me, I think it opened the door for me to be able to get into places and tell them, "Hey, I want to work," and they're even ready to give you a chance.
Okay, well, you've also been on Project Fame.
Yes, I was.
So between Project Fame and The Voice Nigeria, which of them do you think has actually opened more doors for you than the other?
Well, right now, all I'll say is, before The Voice, that was Project Fame, and I had quite a following from Project Fame.
Okay.
Which I believe opened the door for me for The Voice.
Okay.
Yeah, which, I mean, during the show, because there were a lot of people that getting off Project Fame, they were like, "Oh, that's the guy from Project Fame. I don't care, I'm just going to support him."
Right.
So you understand. So I think everything just worked for good. So,
for good.
Yeah, they both have contributed immensely to me moving forward.
But do you think at any point that one was more challenging than the other?
No, I learned different things. I learned different things at each point. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but what advice would you give if, for example, I was an organizer of any musical reality TV show? Since you have experience, two-time experience is
the last one.
Yes, hopefully the last one. Yes, no more.
Music,
what if someone comes again and then you're like, you know what?
Come on.
No, I mean,
into the real stuff.
The main stuff, right? I like that. But what advice would you give if I was sitting here as an organizer? What would you say to me in order to better the reality TV shows in Nigeria, out of Nigeria, to make it better? Do you think it's fair enough? Is there something that you want to be changed?
Yeah, all I say is whenever they're ready, they should do some research, then come to my village and hire everybody. There's great singers there.
Oh, really? Wait, what village is that?
I'm from Onitsha, by the way.
You're from where?
Onitsha, in Anambra.
Onitsha.
So you should just go to Onitsha. They're like, bang, don't come over. Everybody. Yeah.
So you're great singers. You're thinking that's what. So that's the advice.
Dude, that's all I can
So you want to do something for your village? Is it something personal?
For for Project Fame, I can't really floor anything they did.
Okay.
Same as The Voice. The Voice was a beautiful show, and I'm sure everybody agrees. So, from the professional point of view, I don't think I can really give any advice.
Exactly.
On what they should do.
Okay.
I think they did it right.
I saw a bit of it, and I think it was a perfect production.
Which was the Voice?
Yes, but that's what we saw from outside. We don't know what you guys went through from inside, you know.
Everything was for you to be able to put out your best. The coaching, maybe the scolding, everything. Everything's to have a great show. So
okay, great. Well, we had a great show. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, you see.
But let us talk about you and your career as you have gone along the way. What should we expect as the year goes by? What should we expect from you in terms of growth?
Well, starting from the beginning, like I already put out stuff. But for me, learning my music genre, I realized that I have a thing for high life. Okay. And I also have a thing for R&B. Okay. So for me, anytime I get in the studio and create something,
try to merge.
Yeah. And I also try and pay attention to the romantic aspect of my music. Because then you talk about the ladies, and you have to feed that market.
Yeah, exactly.
So for me,
now that you know that you have something there,
yeah,
you have to keep tapping.
Yeah,
okay, I get it.
That is what it is for me. But consistency is key, and that's why I've taken quite some time, even before putting out. My first work was in December. Mind you, I've been doing music before any of the reality shows. So, but for me, great writing has to be on point and be able to tell a story, because I watched a lot of music videos or listened to songs, and what kept me, I love country music, by the way, like Western country music, and what attracts me to them is a storytelling ability. So for me, storytelling. Okay. Well, one advice with storytelling for this year. Well, we look forward to that. But one advice to, I'm sure The Voice is going to come back. And of course, it has to. I mean, last year, even if you didn't watch, it was in your face. Like everybody on Instagram, I barely watched it, but I could see that the production was amazing. And of course, it's sponsored by Airtel, so I was really proud. But what advice would you give to anybody who's looking to participate this year? What gave you that? Did you come with your 6 packs to the audition? I thought I was fully clothed. Please give them advice. Yeah, my advice would be do your research for picking songs. For me, what got me in the door for all the music shows was I did emotional songs, not the ones that get me crying. Clear words. I pick my words. Okay. And they have to be emotional. And that was it for me. Okay. And I had to search for those songs. It wasn't the regular everyday song. I had to go search and look for words that have space in between them. You can breathe, you can project your voice, and you can do all that. And emotions, very key. It has to be emotional. If it's happy, good kind of, it shouldn't be a song that just people are just listening to you. It shouldn't be about your voice. It should be about what you're saying. Yes, and if you believe it. About your voice too. But what you're saying is key. It's just key. Great advice. I'm sure they've taken that. If you heard him, and you're trying to. Hopefully he'll get on. You want all your family members and your village. You don't even want anybody else. My kid brother. No, I have advice to you. You should take advice, Puma. Well, great advice. Great advice. All right, guys. Enjoy the video of the day. We'll be right back. Baby. Yeah.
My sweet lava lava.
My baby.
My
baby.
My butterfly. My butterfly.
Baby.
What is
this? I miss you so much.
My mommy.
You know what? Valentine's Day is coming on. And I have a few things here that I really want.
Valentine's Day?
Yes, baby. Valentine's Day now.
You even have a list?
Yeah, let me give you a massage. Especially that one. Yeah.
5-bedroom flat in Banana Island?
Yeah, it's just 5.
One on the mountain, one in the water. 3G wagon?
Yes, that's just 3.
One white, one black, one red.
Baby.
You are now Seraphim and Jerapin. 15 red bottom.
Baby, I was going to ask for 75, but I just had to pity you small now. Daddy.
It's okay.
Baby.
It's okay. It's okay.
Baby, what's this now?
It's okay.
Baby.
It's okay.
Okay, what do you think about that? Funny, right? I mean, Valentine and all of that.
Wow, Valentine's.
What did you
Kids.
what did you get? Did you get anybody anything for Valentine's?
On Valentine's Day, I was in my bed. I
Okay.
watched music videos and I played video games.
So you didn't send out gifts to anybody?
I didn't get any, so I didn't send.
To mom, to I mean, it's not just about lovers.
No, but my parents, they're not. You know that those families that believe that Valentine
It's demonic.
Yeah, so I come from that.
So you couldn't even bring.
Let's not even go there.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video of the day. If you're just joining us, you're watching Trending, brought to you by Airtel. And I still have Chike with me on my hot seat, and it's been so much fun on the show. Well, right now, we'll move on to the fast fire questions, where Chike is given 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Oh,
Are you ready?
okay.
Okay, great. Well, time starts now. First kiss.
Who, when, I don't know.
First kiss, when, who, when.
That was my university days. First girlfriend, Nena.
Happiest day.
When I got a bicycle from my mom, I had waited like 6 months for it to come.
Right. Favorite dish.
Anything that's to do with plantain, cliche, right?
I know, right? I love to do. Favorite Nollywood actress.
I would say Genevieve.
Me too. Dream holiday.
Where would I want to go now? I think I'll say Hawaii.
Okay. Dream collaboration.
Dream collaboration would be with Inyanya.
Sam Smith or
and
Pat Franklin. Oh, okay. Sam Smith or Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Which university did you graduate from?
Covenant University.
Favorite sleeping position.
Do you want to show you?
I don't know. Be like
like face on the bed.
right. So Betty down.
Yeah,
Okay, great. Light or dark skin girls.
Man, dark.
Dark skin. Team dark skin. But I like how you asked that question. I'm like, first girl. Well, it has to be my first love. You know, Lena. So, oh well, it has to be. How do you want me to show you? Should I sleep? Oh, okay. Oh, well, all right. I'm Chike, the fine boy. Well, you know, but it's all good.
I was only talent. I beg you. So those comments like, yeah, I'm sing anything.
Yeah, no, of course you can sing, but it's all packaged. I like the full package is amazing. But let's move on to the next deal, which is the tribe, where you give us full minutes of some social media abbreviations and slangs that you possibly know.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. First one off, LWKMD.
L laugh. L what?
LWKMD.
Laugh one Kimi. Laugh one Kimi died.
Correct, you get it. SMH.
Shook my head for you. Shaking my head.
Correct. Yeah, you have to answer it good. Do you understand?
Okay, I shouldn't play with it.
No, play with it. Once you play with it, you will just mess it up. All right, QOTD.
QOTD. QOTD. Question of the day.
No, it's on that line, but it's not question. Something else with Q.
I don't know.
It's a quote.
Quote of the day.
I'll give you half of that. I mean, you did well. It could have been question, but yeah, it's quote of the day, usually when you do that. YOLO. That's a motto, Mickey. Hey, hey. IMO.
IMO. Why do I not know that?
Excuse me? Did you just take H out of home?
I am
Did you just do that?
Sana.
Did you just do that? To my Yoruba brothers and sisters,
I am
you guys go in this comment section and comment on that. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean I'm What it means in my opinion.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yes, well, last one, JK.
JK, just kidding.
Great, you really do know
I
your
don't
social
even know
media.
that one.
So you just guessed, but that
You
was
said it, you gave it away.
hey, JK. I know.
JK.
Nah,
I'm
just kidding. Well, you did well. You're able to answer at least 80%. That's really, really good. But we're going to take a short break now. When we come back, you will be reading some nasty comments.
Nasty.
Yes,
For me?
nasty comments for you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Trending, brought to you by Airtel. This is the nasty comments part of the show where we get to read the nasty things some people have to say about our guests on social media.
Jesus.
And that's like my tongue twister. I like that part. But it is time for you to read some nasty comments. Are you ready for this?
You can hold me in case I just...
In case I will be with you, don't worry. I will catch you. All right, here you go. Please read and respond individually to each of them.
This guy GK is very proud though. Chai. You never even win. You proud like this. Well, I don't know. Sometimes people just see, I don't know what they want to see. Okay, this other one. I'm projecting to the boy, still not winning. Something's definitely wrong. I saw one time that had to do with, he must be an Arsenal fan. That's the thing with Arsenal fans. We never get the main.
Oh, did someone wrote that?
Arsenal fans, you know, they list come second. You know, Chike is good, but too full of himself. Well, that means there has to be something I have to correct, because this opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Your songs are cool but boring and doesn't sell in Nigeria. Ha! There are people that want to listen to those songs though. I still got
Like
a
you
lot
said,
of
emotional
saying,
songs.
bruh, keep doing those songs. So
Exactly.
I think if the person is looking for it, you should check another market.
Yeah, but that's great. Look at, I mean, he said he was proud, but there's absolutely no atom of pride in this man since he's sat here. So, but it's so good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
How do you feel about today's show, especially the nasty comments? How did it make you feel?
Well, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I could explain better to you, but then you can't say.
You can't please
everyone.
everybody. Yes.
What is that answering every individual comment, man? So the best thing you do is, if you think there's something that you're actually doing wrong, you pick from that, correct it. You don't have to explain it.
Okay.
If things change, they'll know things have changed.
Okay, but did you have a good time on the show today?
Of course I did.
Well, thank you. I'm great. I'm happy you did, but it's time for you to say goodbye to the audience. Do you want to say goodbye, anything to them? Last words?
Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
You should sing it. Sing it. Yeah, sing your goodbyes.
And I have a song. Can I be singing goodbye?
Oh, yeah, no. Add goodbye in it. Look for a way to just be like, goodbye.
Okay. I should just put goodbye.
Somehow.
Sexy, sexy, no one like you. You don't make dress look good, that's what you do. See your leg as if it's in a shoe. In a beauty contest, no one beat you. Goodbye.
You tried without goodbye. You did it. You tried it, but it was good. It was good. All right, guys, enjoy the top 5. I will be back with my sexy in the shoes.
Nobody like her.
Is that what you said? No.
No,
but
sexy, no one like you.
No one like. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
My bad. Really. Sorry. I'll be right back, guys.
Welcome to Top 5. On the Top 5 today, we take a look at popular Nigerian musicians who participated in a Nigerian musical reality show. At number 5, we have Praise from Project Fame. At number 4, we have Chidinma from Project Fame. Coming in at number 3 is Inyanya from Project Fame. And at number 2, we have Omawumi from Nigerian Idol. And coming in at the very first place is Timi Dakolo from Nigerian Idol. And that's it on the Top 5.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Trending, brought to you by our darling sponsors, Airtel. It is time for me to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to join the conversation for us on Twitter at HipTv and on Instagram at official HipTv. You can also watch us online at www.hiptv.tv. You can also follow me on Instagram if you wish at Nancy Isime Official. Until I see you next time, do not forget that I love you, but God loves you more. Goodbye.